Hey Holly, thanks for taking the time this morning to do the little tour that we did there. I'm going to go through this. First thing we're going to do is establish maybe fair market value, and then I can go into the offers for you. I already probably know just a regular listing is going to be best for you because you want the most amount of money out of that, I'm guessing. I am scared to ask how much you have into that right now, but we'll go over this. So this is on the MLS, everything that's active. What I'm doing is everything the last 6 months. What's active now, what's sold in the last 6 months, what hasn't sold that's been overpriced, what is contingent, and what might be under contract. This is within a half mile of your home. Okay. Go back a little bit. So here we go. Let's hit results. So I had some of these listed. Here's the ones that are going over 200. As you can see, it's kind of a different type of house. There's no stairs going up. It's one level. This is fully renovated. Yours is fully renovated too, but it's just, there's steps in the front and it's not just a one level type home. So it's a little bit different of a house. This one here is a duplex. Look at her notes. No notes. I don't understand it. So duplex isn't really right. Here's one that's on your street. This one here again, it's kind of a different type of house, but I wanted to show you one on your street. Real nice place. Hopefully you have this on a desktop or a laptop, so you can see this a little bit better. All renovated. I'm gonna go back to see the outside, so you can see kind of some outside stuff. There's their garage. Though again, on this it's just one level, so that's kind of what helps sell them is the one level. This one here sold for 150. It's an 1813 Decane. This one's kind of renovated inside. Look, so it's not the greatest. This yours is definitely far superior over this. So that one sold actually down here for 149. It did have concessions. It's not telling me how much. So they did kick back a part of this to the buyer. Sorry, I got to get through this a little quicker for you. This one here went for 160. It's street level. This one is only on street parking. But you can see it's good looking house. This one sold at 142 actually. See, there's $3,000 back, so it actually sold at 142,000. That just sold 6 days ago. Okay, new fence in the back. Here's one at Maple. This one expired. They're trying to sell it at 165. It expired. Maybe I should open this up for you a little bit. There you go. Good looking house, but it never sold. They had this at 165. Here's another one on the same street. Had it 165. Never sold, expired. Keep going down some of these. Let me find one that's kind of like yours a little bit. What's that other one? McCain, Flagler. I think that might have been it. So we can see the ones that we looked at are all in this kind of price range here between, there's that big one at 240, but really it's 170 through, I don't know, 150 in there. Where I'm at on this is around 165, and it's really just because of the steps and the layout. It only has a couple spots in the back, so it's just going to be a tough one for parking. Um, so I'm at like 169, I think is what we put for the fair market value. If you did a cash offer on this, they'd write you a check for 135, and you could get out of there in 3 weeks. I don't think that makes sense for your situation. If you wanted to buy something else, I did put this up at 169 where they will give you equity. They'll give you a big chunk of equity out of the home. Then you make your move, then we sell it, and then they give you the rest of the equity to it. And then the final option is just traditional marketing. I can do your house there just on a 2% fee. So at 169, you're looking at clearing still around 165 or so in your pocket with that. And I think not to try and get a listing here, but I think that's the best way to go with you because you are going to have, that'll sell on the open market. You don't need a cash offer to make that sell. I'll show you real quick a little example of some media real fast. Sorry, I should have had this up. Um, so I guess to recap there, I think the fair market value on that home when it's all done is like around 170, 169, 170, somewhere in there. Um, and then you got your offers off of that. So There's one I just did the other day. So you can see you'll get one of these. Every owner will get one of these. It'll show how many people have visited your property. As you can see, there's tons of photos. All the information you need is on here. We do the same thing with your house. Again, we can do this just for like a 2%, but I don't know if I'd go over like the 169 type range just because it'll sit stagnant. The buyers right now just aren't buying things that are over, that are too high. Even a smidge over right now, detrimental because we'll end up reducing in a month and then you'll get a lower offer on the once they see a reduction, it's like blood in the water and you'll get an even lower offer on the reduction. So if we price it right to begin with, we'll get a good offer, maybe multiple. If we can't price it too low because we'll have multiple offers. If you price it too high, you'll have no offers, then a reduction, and then typically a lower offer off the reduction. So anyways, that's what I got for you, Holly. I'm going to email this over to you so you have it. Let me know if I can help.